Now it's time for our Camargo Insurance Run Passer Boot. By now, you should know we're in week 3 of this. Josh with Camargo Insurance, fellow listener for a decade plus, and your judge and jury for Run, Pass, or Boot this year. If you have an RPB that you want us to read, send your suggestions to Josh at CamargoInsurance.com. Now, look, when you work with Josh at Camargo on your insurance, it's a true concierge experience. There's no fluff, no runaround, just real one-to-one help from someone who gets it. Josh works with the best carriers in the industry. He's going to find you the perfect coverage for your home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. His mission is to empower you to live your best life with confidence, knowing your coverage actually makes sense. And you know what? Josh is a Growl pal, so he's a good dude, and he loves giving back because that's what Growl pals do, love to give back. So he's giving away 2 tickets to Bengals Ravens this year, the home game. All you got to do is request the free, no obligation quote, no policy purchase necessary, anything to enter to win it, okay? Then you're entered for the chance to win some seats and make sure your coverage actually makes sense. 2 birds, 1 stone. That's what we do here. Great stuff. Link to enter is found in the episode notes. You can also look at the QR code down there in the corner. Just hit that. It's right at the top. Stuff ready for insurance that's simple, personal, handled by someone who's already in the Growl Pal family. Reach out to Josh at Camargo Insurance and send in your RPBs. We want to see the good ones. We give you your shout out on the show if you have the best one from the week. So this week's best sent in to Josh at Camargo Insurance, which, by the way, shout out to the Growl Pals that have been sending these in. All of you that went in and put in to get the quote, trying to win tickets. Already got a couple of you guys turned over, realized I can save a bunch of money on my insurance. Bam, bam. We're rolling on that. So always love the Growl Pals. You guys always know a good deal when you see it. Question this week comes from Nate Smith. Nate wants to know most concerning individual position. So we've kind of done concerns and generalities in the past. Specifics here: right guard, safety 2, cornerback 2. Where does your concern most lie on this, Jay?
I mean, if you Google Cincinnati safety, there's national headlines about that. It has to be safety 2. Although I don't think those people on national headlines are talking about Tyson Anderson, Dejon Anthony, PJ Jules. But that is, in my mind, I don't know. I mean, maybe one of those guys can be the guy, but there's just such a lack of anything that proven at this point. I mean, hopefully, for Geno's sake, it is week to week and he's back before the start of the regular season. But that's the last line of defense. And we saw this defense be really bad against explosives, really bad in everything. And I think I have to run with safety 2. I'm gonna boot cornerback 2. I think there's enough there that somebody's going to step up and play well. And if they slip, you've got guys waiting in the wing that can fill that spot a little more adeptly than at these other positions. Right guard's not. I'll pass on that just because I don't think it's that big of an issue with Lucas Patrick, but he does have an injury history, and if something does happen to him, then it becomes a huge concern. Because if you're talking about the backup there, I don't know where they go. I don't know. You talked about it. It's discovery mode. They don't know where they go at this point. But I think safety 2 has to be the run here.
I disagree.
Really?
I'm not buying Lucas Patrick. Well, I see a guy who is a journeyman who got beat by the backups from the Eagles like 3 times the other night, including one who just got almost untouched on a move. And we're talking about protecting Joe Burrow here. Okay. Yeah. The season's always alive as long as you're doing a better job protecting Joe Burrow. And I am concerned about Lucas Patrick as the guy. I'm concerned if it ends up being Cody Ford. I'm concerned if they have to go to a name that we don't even know yet. Okay. And so I am running with that. I will put safety next. Follow the money here. How much is Geno Stone making this year? Even at a pay cut, right? Mm-hmm. He's around 5. Lucas Patrick out here pulling in close to vet min. All right. Because I think that's how he's valued. And that's fine. guard, not as important, where you can scheme around all that. The NFL finds your weak link and they exploit it on the line. You are only no donkeys, Jay. Do we
Yeah,
have
you're
to go
right.
back to no donkeys conversations? Feel like it's back. And so for me, protecting Joe Burrow being more important than whatever's happening on the defensive side of the ball. And look, I'll give whatever belief in Geno Stone that you want to have at this point, that he will be back and be okay. I'm going there, and I'm with you. I'm booting cornerback too as well. I feel like they have enough that you could maybe believe a little bit more in there. Certainly more that I can believe in than the other two spots that were mentioned. All right, remember, if you want to win Bengals Ravens tickets, the giveaway form is on the QR code and in the show notes. It's a no obligation quote. Policy purchase not necessary. One day, Jay, I will be able to
You
say
will.
those two words together.
I'm
They're hard
confident.
to say together. It's a chance to go see Burrow versus Lamar, and your odds are great, which is great for you and for us.